Hey guys, welcome to my kitchen. If you're new here, thank you for stopping by. And if you're a regular, thank you for returning. Hola mis amores, bienvenido a mi cocina. Si eres nuevo aquí, gracias por verme. O si eres regular, gracias por volver. Today I have a recipe that I want to bring to you from Cuba, and it's traditional, and it's called Tamal en cazuela. Hoy traigo una receta muy deliciosa de Cuba, se llama Tamal en cazuela. Okay, but I'm going to make it with a twist today. I'm not going to make it traditionally the way it's made with pork. I'm using chicken instead because the chicken is more healthier. Voy a cambiar la receta un poquito. En lugar de puerco, tengo que usar pollo porque es más saludable. So I'm using 4 corn on the cobs. I'm also using 2 chicken breasts. I may add 3, but you can alternate this recipe as you like. I'm also using a half a can, which is 4 ounces of tomato sauce. I'm using half of a green pepper. I'm using half of a red pepper. I'm using 1 small onion. I'm using 2 garlic cloves minced. I'm using 1 teaspoon of Behold. Now, Behold is a food coloring that makes your food red or orange. You don't have to use that if you can't find it. You can use Sazon and just use a half a pack of Sazon. I'm also using 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. I'm using 1 teaspoon of cumin. I'm using 1 tablespoon of oregano. I'm using 1 bay leaf. And along with that, I'm using salt and pepper. Now, if you want to add wine to this, you can add a dash of wine if you want to. Sometimes I do add wine to it. Today I don't have any, so I'm skipping the wine. But I'm going to show you exactly what I'm going to do with the next step. Now I'm just removing the corn, the kernels from the corn, and I'm gonna use 4 corn on the cobs. And once I'm finished removing the kernels, then I will be back. So now that I've finished removing the corn, I have 2 cups of corn kernels, and I'm adding a half a cup of water to help it blend in the blender easier. Ahora mismo tenemos 2 tazas de maíz tierno. Necesitamos añadir media taza de agua para facilitar el proceso. So this is what I have, and this is my corn puree. And just to thicken it up a little bit, I'm adding 2 tablespoons of cornmeal. So I have pork chunks here just to show you on the left-hand side, but I'm not using pork chunks tonight. I'm using chicken. So I'm going to make it a healthier version of tamal en cazuela. Now I'm going to make my sofrito from the peppers and onions and garlic. Voy a hacer mi sofrito. Si no tiene ají cachucha, no te preocupe. And if you can't find ají cachucha, which is really hard to find, just leave it out the recipe. And I forgot to mention, but I'm adding in bay leaf because bay leaf brings out a really distinct taste in this dish. Receta usando una olla de laurel también. So now I'm just frying up some chicken in this pot with the sofrito, and then in a separate pan I'm going to fry a small amount of chicken, and that's going to be used toward the end. So I'm adding the seasoning, and you can alter the seasoning if you want to. This is just what I like to add. So I'm adding in the tomato sauce. I'm going to let this cook down for about 15 minutes until the chicken is done. And then I'm going to add in the corn mixture. So now I am adding the corn to the sofrito and the chicken, and I'm going to stir this constantly until the mixture gets thickened. Now, when you're cooking this, if you notice that it's still a little bit too watery, just add a little bit more of the cornmeal to the mixture. Now I'm going to fry up a few chunks of chicken separately, and this is going to be added to the mixture toward the end. Now it's ready, and I'm going to plate it. Now I'm just going to add some chicken chunks to the top of it, and just to garnish the top of it. But basically that's it. It's a really easy recipe, and I just wanted to show you a twist on how to make tamal en cazuela instead of using pork. Bueno, mis amigos, esto es tamal en cazuela, mi manera. It's time for me to go, but I just want to thank you for taking the time out to watch this video. Please stay tuned for more upcoming videos. Have a good night. God bless. Bye-bye.